That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see.
Je ne veux à la
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days.
Zata is the muy totloho. Kariesne statse. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. The Jagni's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do, to vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. Being defeated is a choice they won't make. They've talked about that, but words do not frighten those who feel no fear. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Noi, perfetta. Oh?
Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you.
Perfetta. Na zenakas pripatne? Yaput?
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Zata.
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Na zenakas pripatne? Yeti rekle? Na oko onis poloknost.
The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs.
Iglezed.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Totloho. Orzekali. Nistatsne okoni.
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Apinosko. Vlada.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Tolo. Tunzadne? Mibira?
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Zum ilem dat nepe.
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Understands you have things to do. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. He knows that's not true. You've just made up your mind you're not. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square.
Mustiki muhka, arialoche nui mumera.
She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He's learned that things are never as bad as they seem. You'll feel better in the morning. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. Gizmo doesn't mind sharing. What's his is yours, and what's yours is his. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Inadobsunka?
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Mustiki muhka?
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Monibasa.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Narolute. Dere?
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together.
Minalagi mamuru. Amun.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Andro do male tuk. Sanna yote.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. You won't need excuses if you are strong in your conviction. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. Training with Muma will make you feel better. It always does. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Zatunak.
He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future.
Ruven.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Khalifaf Cairo.
He's curious to see what you found.
Karota. Nober. Waxan u intabadan kamaklai.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Waxan u intabadan kamaklai. Kaffee.
He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Und Jungfarb so.
Thinks some are and some aren't. One thing's for sure, though, your Mooma thinks it all takes up too much space in the house.
Gaguhu.
He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Diava. Gaguhu.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Sarevanyat Zap.
Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style.
Sarevanyat Zap.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Kuntu
He thinks you should. She'll be proud of you.
Mishaku Hare Zavania.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Kanyala no toro.
Your Mooma says it's about time you got here.
Ansonbara.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Inyavaldu. Antoro.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Aplitonumuta. Andro?
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Gendrana mala.
Wants you to prove that with some practice first.
Mustiki muhka.
Your Mooma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Kanamunta.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Domale tuku. Mustiki muhka.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Sanna jote. Katja pollutta.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Polakuto.
Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her. Catchy.
Berry.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Anora kapapom.
Figuring that out is half the fun.
Mustiki muhka. Kalino.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Bendrine senema.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Berry.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Dere.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Vasano kasaman varut.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Amu.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Masamal.
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not.
Kanamunt. Taifanamenuma. Ariaroche nui mumera.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Dere.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
Patenko baba sakting. Kanamunta.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes, the past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity, when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Right between the eyes. It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk.
Rotsaktut?
They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
Daladanobdatut.
A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost.
Luiga uyupe.
You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost.
Uyuraktut.
Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy. Look, an emergency box from... Wow, bet that Nuck makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Cutting edge. Ended. Running low. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. Let's see. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. That's a Myriad tribe outpost. Fired up. You're harmed. Getting there. Asks if you're interested in shining bright alongside the Myriad someday. Says you're welcome back. Hopes you're having a good day. It's what you deserve. Understands you have other places you need to go. Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence. Triumph is always the culmination of many, many small victories. They're eager to start the takeover now. They'll follow your lead. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect they treated them. Grateful that you're willing to move past this like them. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Red means danger. Here's the second line of defense. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Says you're lucky to have the honor. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance. Your positive outlook on life might be just what the Jagni tribe needs to complement theirs, which is somewhat darker. But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porcupine needs to be handled. He says the time has come to confront the Porcupine at the end of the East Route. Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see what you can do to help.